Hello dear children, welcome to today's EVS class. Dear children, in the previous class we already started lesson number 17, means of transport. Isn't it? In this lesson we already learned about meaning of means of transport. Isn't it? What is the means of transport, children? The vehicles we use to go from one place to another are called means of transport. Isn't it, children? Dear children, we also learned about modes of transport or kinds of transport. Isn't it? There are mainly three types of transport or three kinds of transport. They are land transport, water transport and air transport. Isn't it, children? What is the mean of land transport? The vehicles that are used to travel on land are called land transport. Isn't it, children? For example, scooter, car, bus, train. These are all example for the land transport. Isn't it? And next, water transport. Water transport means transportation that moves on land. Isn't it, children? Example, ship, boat, launch, steamer, etc. are example for the water transport. Isn't it? Next, third one, air transport. Air transport means the transportation that moves on air. For example, aeroplane, helicopter, air balloon, etc. Isn't it, children? Okay, children, today we are going to learn about transport in cities. Transport in cities. See here, children. Write the names of different vehicles you see in your cities. What are the vehicles you see in your cities? You write here, okay? You know it. Car, bus, train, ambulance, fire engine. Any four vehicles you write here, okay? Dear children, cities have more vehicles when compared to village, isn't it? Why? Because every people engaged different kinds of job for their livelihood. So they have necessary to travel one place to another daily for the purpose of job. Almost all people have their own vehicles also. Isn't it, children? So cities have more vehicles. Let me learn about it. If you live in a city or a big town, you would see a lot of vehicle on the roads. Isn't it, children? We would see the lot of vehicles on the roads. There are buses, taxis, metro trains and local trains to take people from one place to another. Isn't it, children? And cities are connected by trains, buses and aeroplanes. Cities are connected by trains, buses and aeroplanes. Got it, children? And many people in cities also use car, scooter and motorbike. I already told you. People have their own vehicles. Cars, scooters and motorbikes. Isn't it, children? There are many cycle rickshaws and auto rickshaws for traveling short distance. In cities, some people used to travel in short distance, cycle rickshaw and auto rickshaws. Isn't it, children? In far away from their home, they use car, scooter and motorbikes. Isn't it? sometimes bus. Okay children, next we go to fuels for transport. Most vehicles run on fuel. Petrol and diesel are the two most commonly used fuels. The children, most of vehicles run on the fuels, isn't it? Common fuels are petrol and diesel, isn't it? However, these fuels also produce smoke that can make the air dirty. To prevent this, these days, many vehicles run on compressed natural gas and liquid petroleum gas. The children, commonly we used petrol and diesel to run vehicles, isn't it children? But these petrol and diesels produce smoke. It released smoke. It causes for air pollution. It make an air dirty. Air dirty means it causes for air pollution, isn't it children? So nowadays many vehicles are run on the compressed natural gas. CNG means compressed natural gas, and liquid petroleum gas, LPG, you know it. We used daily, we use in kitchen, isn't it children? LPG cylinder, you know it. These are used for the run to vehicles. Got it? Next, many vehicles like some special cars and metro rails also run on the electricity. Nowadays some special cars and metro rails used to electricity. Got it? Not all vehicles need fuel to run. Some vehicles are driven by human or animal power. Bicycle and rickshaws are run by people. All vehicles need the children. All vehicles cannot use to fuel to run. Some vehicles driven by human and some vehicles used to animal power. Did you see any bullock cart, tanga? In olden days, most of people used to animals to travel one place to another. Animals are the main sources of the means of transport in olden days children. But nowadays we used so many vehicles, isn't it? Bicycle and rickshaws are also run by the people, isn't it children? Next, vehicles and pollution. Let me see that. The number of vehicles on road is increasing every year. With so many vehicles, traffic jam have become a common sight in cities. Dear children, the number of vehicles are increasing every year. This is caused for traffic jam. Isn't it children? The vehicles is increased. The traffic jam is occur there, isn't it? Most of these vehicles release a lot of smoke. Every vehicles release smoke, isn't it? The smoke spread in the air and causes air pollution. This make the air unclean to breathe. Concentrated honking of vehicles in the traffic causes noise pollution. The children, increasing vehicle on road causes for traffic jam, air pollution and noise pollution, isn't it? And increasing vehicle on road causes for the accident also, isn't it? And air pollution and noise pollution bring so many health problems, isn't it, children? Air pollution and noise pollution bring so many health problems. So it is necessary to reduce air pollution and noise pollution is very essential, isn't it? Let me see that. We can reduce air and noise pollution caused by vehicle in many ways. First one, we should walk or cycle to the nearby place to help keep the air clean. Got it, children? When we want to travel nearby place, we use the cycle or by walk. Got it? Next, for longer distance we can use bus or train. For longer distance we can use what? Bus and train, means public transport. Got it, children? Next, we should use vehicles fitted with CNG kits instead of using petroleum. Got it, children? Better to we use CNG and LPG because this gas cannot release smoke. Got it, children? Next, we should encourage the practice of carpooling so that less number of vehicles run on road. We can encourage the practice of carpooling. What is the meaning of carpooling, children? Carpooling means sharing of car. Sharing of car. ಶೇರಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಒಂದೇ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗೋ ಅಂಥವರು ಕಾರನ್ನು ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋ ಅಂಥದ್ದು. ಒಂದೇ ಕಡೆ ಜಾಬಿಗೆ ಹೋಗೋರು, ವರ್ಕಿಗೆ ಹೋಗೋರು ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದೇ ಕಡೆ ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗೋರು ಅವ್ರ ಕಾರಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋ ಅಂಥದ್ದು. ಈ ಥರ ಕಾರ್ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಾರ್ ಪೂಲಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೇವೆ. ಓಕೆ, encourage the practice of carpooling so that less number of vehicles run on the road. ಕಾರ್ಪೋಲಿಂಗ್ ಇಂದ ಏನು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ಏರ್ ಪೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ನ ತಡಿಬೋದು, ಮತ್ತು ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕ್ ಜಾಮನ್ನು ತಡಿಬೋದು ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಮತ್ತು ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಗೋದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ತಡಿಬೋದು. ಗಾಟ್ ಇಟ್, ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್? We should avoid honking when not required, particularly around school and hospital. Honking means making horn. We should avoid where? School and hospital. ಅನ್ನೆಸೆಸರಿ ಆಗಿ ಹಾರನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಹಾರನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅದು ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಅವಾಯ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಗಾಟ್ ಇಟ್, ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್? ಓಕೆ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್, ದಿಸ್ ಲೆಸನ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟೆಡ್ ಹಿಯರ್. This exercise work I will send through WhatsApp. Okay, children? Come here to life skill. The fuel we use in the vehicles come at price. Visit a nearby fuel station and find out the prices of these fuels per liter. Got it, children? Petrol, diesel and CNG. What is the price? You write here. Visit nearby fuel station. Got it? And which is the most expensive? Right here. Carpool is one way to save fuel. Discuss with your family and list some other ways to save fuel. Any other way, you know it, you write here. Okay? Next, children. Project. Here is given how to make sailboat. See here, children. Take your parents' help and do this. Okay? Take any paper, newspaper or any paper. How to fold given here. Okay? Do this type of boat. Okay, children.